Let's take a glimpse of a client's quintessential financial and banking needs, seeking answers from a wholesale banking group. Chris & Co., a pen manufacturer, makes whiteboard markers. The one I am using now may well be the magic of their produce. Now, as a company into manufacturing, it's looking out for help in finance and banking related services. Here's where IDFC Bank takes up arms. When Chris & Co. set up their facility, capital assumed priority. That's where IDFC Bank's long-term lending priorities lie. In helping businesses build their business. Even in a running business, when Chris & Co. needs to enhance capital, IDFC Bank, through its various offerings under debt capital market, investment banking, etc., can provide required support to client in seamless functioning of its business. To make enduring products, you need strong material. If Chris & Co. works with an overseas or local supplier, IDFC Bank partners with the supplier's bank to provide required comfort to supplier via supplier's bank for certainty of payments in form of letter of credit or standby letter of credit. IDFC Bank's seamless connection with overseas or local banks across the globe validates a smooth transaction. Let's imagine Chris & Co. have received the desired quality of raw material and production is complete. To pitch their product, they involve wholesale dealers and retail dealers who further sell it to end consumer. At all times, IDFC Bank supports these stakeholders to manage the flow of money and credit-related flows through corporate-linked finance solutions. Throughout the supply chain, many payment mechanisms such as RTGS, NEFT, IMPS, check or cash are available to stakeholders. IDFC Bank's cash management services suffices all traditional and innovative payments and receivables solutions arising in the supply chain. If any stakeholders need to transact with a foreign entity in this supply chain, IDFC Bank's Treasury Department is the knight in shining armor with foreign exchange services to make trade seamless. Every service enlisted converges in the river of IDFC Bank's Business Experience Platform or BXP. 4 teams manage relationships with our diverse set of clients. Let's map clients to the teams maintaining long-term relationships with them. If the client has a footing in infrastructure segment, the infra client coverage and project finance nurture this relationship. Similarly, any non-infrastructure client is served by the non-infra client coverage team spread out across 4 regions of India. Where the client happens to be a government entity, the government banking group takes the baton. IDFC Bank's relationship with overseas banks as well as domestic banks is looked after by the Domestic Financial Institution Coverage Team and International Financial Institution Coverage Team. One of the central functions is of the Portfolio Management Team to ensure all transactions are ring-fenced within the required processes and controls. The Economist Team is another chief mind engaging the impact of the economy for customers and bank alike. A wholesome offering for wholesale banking.